Good morning, Fair Oak. Welcome back to Science Time. Now, today is super simple, but it's really brilliant. It's an optical illusion, and I think you'll really enjoy it. It's so clever the way your brain works. So, don't need very much equipment. You need some card, ideally. You need a pencil to do some drawing with. I've got one with a rubber, just in case. A ruler to do some measuring with. Some felt tips for when we colour in. And if you've got double-sided sellotape, that's even better. But I didn't, so glue is great for this, or just normal sellotape. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut ourselves 2 squares. And we're going to make them about 6 centimetres by 6 centimetres. So I'm going to do myself some dots so I know they'll be in the right place. And then we get our 2 pieces of card, 6 centimetres by 6 centimetres, and then I'm just going to cut them out. Now, again, be really careful, please, because of the card and because you're cutting out. Be careful of those fingers. You might want to get an adult to help you and do the cutting out for you. Now, when you've got the 2 pieces of card, you need to think about the picture you're going to do on them. So think about something that's related, because we're going to trick our brain into thinking it's one image. So on one piece of the card, I'm going to draw a fish tank. And on the other piece of the card, I'm going to draw some fish, because those 2 things will go together. So let's have a little go. It's not going to be a work of art. They're going to be very quick fish. You can spend much longer on this, but I just want to show you the principle of what we're going to do. So I'm just going to draw some little fish. Now, the other piece of my card is going to be the fish tank. So I'm going to draw some pondweed down this side so that it will look like my fish are inside it. So we'll just draw some very quick pondweed. And we'll just make it look a little bit like the pondweed. We can just decorate that all the way down. So then that's going to be on one side. And I'm hoping that my brain is going to be tricked so that my fish fit inside. And I'm just going to do a little bit of pondweed just up the side. So we'll have my fish in the middle. So that's what my image is going to be. I'm going to try and trick my brain into thinking those fish are inside that fish tank. So once you have your 2 images, you can then add a little bit of colour to them. And then we can make it much more colourful. So now I have my 2 images coloured in, I can now think about putting them together. So I'm going to put some glue just around the outside. Remember, not along the bottom, but I'll put it along the top and down the sides. I'll do the same on both pieces. So down the bottom and round the sides. Put the lid back on the glue. And then I'm going to pop them one over the other so that my fish are on one side and my tank is on the other side. Now, give that just a few minutes just to dry up, because you don't want it to come apart. But then what you're going to do is you're going to pop a pencil into the gap. So you need to leave a little gap in the middle. You're going to pop a pencil into there. Now, you have your little optical illusion onto a pencil. Now what you're going to do is you're going to hold it between your hands and you're going to spin it really fast, and your brain should be tricked into thinking the fish are inside the tank. Let's try it. Yeah, can you see it? It looks like the fish are inside the tank. Isn't that brilliant? That's a really good optical illusion. I hope you enjoyed that one. It's really clever, isn't it, how you can trick your brain into seeing things. And that's what an optical illusion does. When you spin the pencil, your brain sees one image first and then the second image before it finishes processing the first. So you see the 2 images at the same time. And it's the same thing really that animators use when they make cartoons. When images move quickly, your brain doesn't process them as individual, but it combines them. You could do something similar if you have a little flick book. So in a book, if you do little illustrations on the corner from the back to the front and then flick it, it will look like your animation's moving. It's so clever.
Now this is something that you can have loads of fun exploring. I've done another little illustration there of one that I can put together later. There's a brilliant illustrator on YouTube and you can actually do some lessons of drawing with Rob, and this is one of his characters. So you could do things like that. You could do a cage and a bird, maybe like a budgie. You can have a budgie on one side and the cage on the other and see if you can get the budgie in the cage. Or the same maybe with a rabbit. You could have a rabbit on one side and a cage on the other. There really are so many things that you can do with this. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you come up with. Please do put your pictures onto our Purple Mash blog and show me what you've done. You can have a go at doing one of the flip books as well. And try and have a look at some other optical illusions. They are amazing. It's so clever how you can trick your eyes and your brain into seeing things. I thought we'd finish by just having a little look at this one. Can we get the dinosaur into the egg? Or you could do a chicken and egg, couldn't you? Let's have a look. Yeah, isn't that clever? Guys, I hope you've really enjoyed Optical Illusions. I hope there's lots of things that you'll have a go at there, and I would love to see them on the blog. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now.